Hey everyone, quick update. So I have not had the procedure yet. That is why I have not had a new vlog video about my journey. Um, Caution: ask all your questions before the day of your procedure. So I had talked in my last video about how I was getting the Obalon um, balloons put in, and that it was gonna be for a year, and blah 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 blah. But I knew that the Obalon balloons were only allowed to be in for 6 months. Like I was aware that that was like a parameter of how the company designed them. So I was like, well, I'll just ask my doctor like what they're planning on doing. I decided to ask the day up. So I get there and like she's signing me in, and I'm like, hey, I'm just wondering because I know that these balloons are only for 6 months. Like, are you going to take these back out and put a new set in? Like, how's that going to work for the year? And she's like, no, these are just for 6 months. I was like, I know that, but in my consultation, we talked about how I wanted something for a year. She's like, well, that's not this balloon. Like, again, I'm aware of that. So she was like, oh, we must have misunderstood. She was like, also, we don't do that balloon placement on Saturdays. She's like, we do that. Well, they do, but not in the time frame that I was there for, because one you are awake for, and the other one you are absolutely unconscious. Um, so she was like, you're gonna have to come back, like, and so like in this time frame, I'm trying to make the decision of like, what am I gonna do? She's like, it's a little extra money. That really wasn't a problem, but it was just like this idea that like it was a completely different balloon. So I was supposed to be getting the Orbera 365. So for those of you watching in the U.S., it is not available in the U.S. It is only available overseas. The Orbera, though, does have a secondary balloon that is for a year placement, and that is the one that I'm getting tomorrow. So they tried to reschedule me for last Tuesday, but I am a teacher, and that was just, it was too much. Like, and our work week is Sunday to Thursday, and I was like, that's not enough time to make sub plans. I had student council stuff going on. I was like, I can't be out that quickly for however long. So we pushed it and pushed it, and now I'm officially getting it tomorrow. I'm very excited. I'm excited that this is the correct balloon. So today I'm officially doing my liquid diet again. I am following it to full fidelity because whereas with the last one I was awake and like the risks were very minimum, like I might throw up. Like this one I could aspirate and like die. So there were no sour Skittles in my house. I'm not eating any crackers. I'm not eating any hummus. I have a big thermos full of soup and are really just chicken broth that I'm just going to drink on today. But because I've been doing intermittent fasting, I usually don't eat until about 11 at work anyway. So here's hoping I'm going to be fine. And I'm just going to chill today. Like, I'm going to finish my hair for all you naturalistas. You know what that's like. There's a bun back there hiding that is not done. And then tomorrow I come for my balloons. So stay tuned, stay tuned. Always ask you questions ahead of time. I always do that too. Like, I always will have a question in my head and not ask it, and then ask it at the dumbest moment. So this was a real, like, reminder to, if you have a question, ask it in the moment. Don't wait until the day of your procedure. But thankfully I did ask it because some people wouldn't have asked at all. They would have assumed that the doctor knew what they were doing, that the doctor was going to figure out the ins and outs later, and they would have ended up with the wrong balloon system and no way to like reverse that without probably double paying. So thankfully, it's all fixed. I hate that there's this light coming through. There we go. Across my mouth. It is what it is. So stay attuned. Hopefully my recovery is not that bad. I planned 3 days off of work. We'll see if I need that many. Hopefully I go back to work. Like I planned it up against the weekend, so really I'm taking 5 days off. Um, and hopefully by the time I go back, like the nausea and the chance of vomiting have decreased significantly. But I'm really, like, I've been taking the acid reducing medicine all week. Like I am really trying to prepare myself for this because it's a different mind frame than the last one. Like doing my research on the Orbera over the last like week and a half, I'm like, okay, it's a little different. I got to approach this differently. But I'm excited. I'm ready. And I've lost 2 pounds since y'all last saw me. So I really am like not like mindset is good. Like I could have used these last like week and a half and been like, oh, eat whatever, party over here, pizza and wings. But you know, I just been trying to like stay focused on what my goal is, and we'll see what happens. So next time I see y'all, I might be a little less chipper, but I'll be in a new place. I'm gonna have to play y'all my soundtrack for the next year. It's not a soundtrack; it's like a theme. I picked a theme song. I'm that person. Again, sorry about this light. Whatever. I'm in a park. I'm literally at the hospital. I had to come get my anti-nausea medicine from here because no pharmacy carries it. So now I'm on my way to work. It is 7:09 a.m. Y'all have a good one.